What's up, Buck Doug with D&E in the garage. I'm coming to you from inside our DOA Chevrolet Avalanche, aka Sheila, aka Project Lake Effect. You may recall we called it Lake Effect because it looked like somebody drove it out the bottom of Lake Michigan. Severely rusted, did not run when it showed up at the house, didn't have any brakes, a number of other issues. Some of them we fixed, some of them we have not, and sadly we've discovered a few more issues. Let's do a little tour of some of the worst stuff, and then we're going to talk about the future of Project Lake Effect. Right, and over the course of this project, we've slowly noticed more and more rust and rot. You can see this is not super great right there. That's rust in the eyes. That was a great idea. And right here, the body mounts are actually rusted through. So the body is attached to the frame by, well, it's not. It's just not. That's not even the most terrifying. I'm pretty sure that award would have to go to this right here, which is the torsion bar mount. It mounts this cross member and the torsion bar right here, and it has completely rotted off the frame. As this is a torsion bar suspension truck, that means the driver's side front really doesn't have any suspension. Not really sure what's holding it all together or why we were able to drive it. It does explain, the previous owner told me he thought it had death wobble because it made this weird banging noise and it was a little squirrely on the road. Found it. In addition to all that, all of the whole entire fuel system needs to be redone. The lines are so rusted that I believe they started to constrict, as lines do. When they rot so much, they actually, because you know, rust is bigger than iron, so it constricts. The lines are now narrower, causing performance issues. I know for a fact the fuel filter is packed full of junk and gunk, all types of rusty, crusty, dusty stuff. So we're gonna have to jimmy jam down all those lines, which was not gonna be a problem. We'll do it. Also, this is interesting. I wanted to see what was going on with the rear diff. I was gonna pop the cover off, see how milky that fluid was. The bolts on the rear differential are so rusted away, there's no, you know, sides to the hex bolts. They're just, so I can't get in there at all. None of this was a disqualifier though. All right, this truck was clearly never going to be a highway rig, trailering rig, tow rig, but it was going to be a kicking around town truck, a woods truck, a let's beat the heck out of this thing, go camping truck. And I was excited. I was going to tackle the broken off torsion bar mount, whatever else we had to do, but I hit a wall, man. I hit a major wall that I didn't see coming, and I've been fighting on it for a few months, and it's finally time to throw in the towel. The fine state of New Jersey will not let me register this truck. The paperwork on this truck is kind of a mess. I'll save you all the boring details, but it's an out-of-state truck, which adds a layer of difficulty. Some of the agencies that apparently should have records on this truck in its past don't have the records for me to prove some things with ownership and other things. And as a result, I can't register. I've been trying with the DMV. I even reached out to some lawyers that might handle that kind of stuff, and they told me, listen, man, you could chase that tail around, but you're not gonna get this truck registered in the state of New Jersey. It's just not gonna happen. And if I can't register it, it can never leave my property. And if it can't leave my property, I don't have that kind of property. You see, it's all hills here. If I had flat land, I would say screw it. And I'd keep it around literally as like a go-kart for the kid to drive around or something, but I don't. So, it breaks my heart. Especially with how many times I told you, I promised you guys I was not gonna give up on her, but if I can't register it, it's going down the road. Thankfully, a while ago, a viewer, Dave, hit me up. He and I become good buddies since. He hit me up and he said, hey man, if you need any parts for that Avalanche, I part out GM trucks. I said, cool man, I'll keep you in mind. Well, when I finally hit the wall where a lawyer was telling me you're never gonna get that truck registered, don't waste any more time or money on it, I called up Dave and I said, well, I don't really need to buy any parts from you, but do you think you could, you know, find some use for this truck right here? And he said, yeah. So Dave's coming today to pick up Project Lake Effect. And no, it's not gonna live on as one, but hopefully it goes on to help many more GM and GMC trucks stay on the road as far as parts go. Breaks my freaking heart. So in the video today, I guess I just wanted to give you guys some closure. Far and away, the question I get the most on the channel is, hey, what's going on with that Avalanche? I know that what you guys want to see more than anything is the Avalanche. And I'm sorry that it's going away, but there's just nothing else to do. I'm not gonna fix up a truck that can never be registered. I don't even know if it could be registered in a different state at this point. Maybe New York. It probably could still be registered in New York, but I don't know. It's just, it's one of those things where when it showed up and we started working on it, it made sense to fix it because it didn't owe us anything and we had nothing to lose. Whatever. Enough ranting on it. I'm truly sorry to you guys. I wanted to keep it going. I fought. I'm telling you, lawyers, whatever. That's all there is to it. So here's my promise to you though. We will replace this with an even cooler project. So, hey man, by all means, if you're in this sort of area, I'm in Northwest New Jersey, and you ever come across, most of my DOAs come to us either free or for like a couple $100s. So if you know somebody in the area who's got something that's been sitting by the tree row for a number of years and they just want it gone, let a brother know, because Eric and I will show up with a 20-year-old Grand Cherokee and a car tow dolly, and we'll jam that bad boy out there and we'll fix her on the channel, unless it can't be registered like this thing. Thankfully, I know that's not an issue with the DOA Dakota. It was a Jersey truck. It's got a clean title. Thank goodness. So we're kind of just sitting here waiting for Dave right now. We're gonna film old Lake Effect getting on the trailer there, one more ride, and then she's gonna go on into the sunset, and hopefully this interior is so nice. I legitimately considered pulling these seats to put in the Dakota, but it would have been anachronistic and weird. So anyway, let's I got the battery all charged here. You guys want to hear her run one more time? Let's do it. Yeah, she was running pretty good. Let's hear her run. I tell you, bud, that Vortec is happy. It would have been real happy for bumming around town, but it's just not in the cards. Thankfully, you guarantee this plant right here is going to a new home. This is going to keep somebody's truck on the road. The transmission is all right, even though it's got a pretty significant leak. You can see her dropping right there. That's just the cooler lines, which were also rotted through. Kind of tie-dyeing my driveway real nice. Well, I'll bet you this bumper goes to something. It's not too bad. Got a couple headlights that aren't bad. If you guys are in the area and you need GM parts, leave me a comment down there and I'll get you in touch with Dave. Plenty of good stuff in here. Absolute shame, I tell you. Should we do it one more time? Let's do it one more time for him. One last dig. Take a look at these Ram boxes here. Man, that pissed off people when I called them Ram boxes. Never got the opportunity to fill those Ram boxes full of ice and put some adult beverages in there and just sort of chill out in the woods, digging them all day. I was told, here's the thing though, I was told by the wife, fine, let this go. As some of you know, if you watch the videos, my wife fell in love with this thing as soon as it showed up at the house. Even if I got it running, I was probably gonna lose it. It was gonna be hers. She told me, you better find me another Avalanche, because now she's got a taste for one. So if you got an Avalanche that's a runner and it's not too expensive and it's in the general area and it can be registered, hit a brother up. I'll come buy it. It's probably gonna have to be the Z71 package. Now that she's seen these seats, I'm not sure I can convince her to slum it anyway. I don't know, man. At this point, I guess we're just gonna wait for Dave. I'll grab you guys when he gets here. Alrighty, friends, Dave is here. The time has come. Last ride in the Avalanche. I have you in on a tripod on the front seat, so there's like a 50-50 you fall over, but see what happens. Alrighty then. There go the boys. We're gonna give Lake Effect a new home. Tell you what, now that I know that the torsion bar is not attached, it makes sense and I can totally feel it while driving. Give old Lake Effect the beans one more time. Oh, it's sad, man. I wanted to drive this truck. I'm so angry. I'm gonna let Dave pull it up on the thing though. I'm not gonna do all that. All right, let's go meet Dave. Have at it, Buck. There she go. Dave's rolling old Lake Effect. Going off to his new home. That's good. Oh yeah, bud. So Dave, there's a lot of ways we can look at what you're gonna do to this truck. I'm choosing to word it as it's gonna help many more GMs live on. Think that's accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate. This will help every other vehicles to survive.
Yeah, you're gonna be super gentle with it, right?
Yep, super gentle. Gonna talk all sweetness to it.
Nothing but nice.
And then saws all in half.
I'm glad you said it, not me, because I know what he's going to do.
I've seen the pictures of his operation, man. You're gonna use every part of this buffalo.
Yep, every part.
That's good, man. Shoot, if she can't be my woods truck, might as well be 10 other guys.
Yep.
Keeping her going, you know.
But I do have a home for mint, so.
Oh, you got a home for the minty?
Yep, for minty.
Perfect. Yeah, Eric wanted me to take that. I said, no, that's got to stay with Lake Effect right there. That's the best thing I fixed out. The fuel door.
Yep.
I mean, geez, Lake Effect really was an appropriate name. It really looks like something they dredged out of the bottom of a lake was down there 20 years. But the spare tire came down first try.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Nice coat of wax, fix it right up.
Oh, yeah. That's patina is what that is.
Yeah.
Guys pay a lot of money to get them like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Got ourselves at least $35,000 truck here.
Oh, easy. Easy, bud. This is a SEMA build just waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah. Next year's SEMA build.
Next year's SEMA, because the 86 to this year's.
Yeah.
Is that all? They just get seized up in there?
Yeah.
That's a common thing.
Very common. People break the handles off and then they can't open them.
Appropriate application of leverage fixes it up.
Sometimes.
Well, friends, that's all there is to it. This driveway spot is officially open for the first time in almost a year. I'd like to thank everybody who came along with us on the Lake Effect journey. I'm sorry it didn't end where we were hoping, but I don't know. Let me know what you'd like to see in this driveway spot. Let's get another project going other than the DOA decoder, which if you haven't seen yet, here's the motor for the DOA decoder. This is a multi-port fuel-injected 5.2 liter that we're going to convert to carburetor and throw in there. So even though Lake Effect is gone, still plenty of fun projects going on at D&E. Like I said, let us know what your favorite Lake Effect moment was down in the squawk boxes. Let me know what you would like to see in Lake Effect's spot. And I don't know, that's all there is to it, all right? As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.